Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Tina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Neverlands. Especially y'all who had our lovely lady Soojin as either your bias or your bias wrecker of G-Idol whenever she was a part of G-Idol. The day is finally here where Soojin makes a debut. And I will not only be checking out her debut song, AGASSY, I will also be checking out her video that she released prior, which is like a short performance video titled Black Forest. So it will be Black Forest first, the AGASSY music video, and then afterward I will check out the AGASSY lyrics video because I noticed that her music video doesn't have the lyrics embedded in there. And considering our girl Soojin, this is her official solo debut, I want to support her all the way. So I want to understand what the song's about. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about, whenever Soojin was a part of G-Idol and stuff because, well, one, that's just gonna bring up my depression that I felt whenever she departed from the group. That's just what I'm gonna say about it. But two, we are now on to, onward things, right? I mean, because obviously I still support G-Idol. G-Idol is still one of my ultimate biases. And now I'm here to support our girl Soojin, her moving onwards as a soloist. So, but I will say that Soojin definitely played a huge part with why I became such a hardcore Neverland. Something about her presence has always been very kind of like a mystery. And her performance, she's always had such a magnetic pull to her, like in her performance, whether it's in her expression or in her movement. Anytime I would see G-Idol perform whenever Soojin was still a part of the group, there's something about her lines. It's like, that's like the best way I can say it. The lines of her body, the way she moves, it's just very attractive. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what she's gonna do with this solo thing of hers. But before we get to AGASSY, I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm trying to read the Hangul, and I think that's how you say it. But if I'm incorrect, my bad. And feel free to correct me. But yeah, let's get this little bit of a Soojin marathon started by checking out Black Forest first. So, yeah, here we go, y'all. With Soojin's, I believe it's a performance video titled Black Forest. Voiceover Tina here for a quick pause before we get things started. I would like to say an extra thanks to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the extra support. Y'all literally keep my boat, aka my life, stay afloat along with the rest of the crew. Y'all are the savviest.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen.
Alright, let's get it.
Whoa, dancing to emotional strings? Oh, this is so... Oh! Sorry. Very interesting. The musicality. Ooh, this is emotional. Nice. Whoa, what was that? Ooh! Oh, this is, oh my god, this, okay. Yes. The finger to help highlight the trill. And we end off with a close-up of our beauty lady. Beauty lady? No! Before we get to AGASSY. Wow. Okay, well, first of all, shout out to the dancers who were blindfolded. What the hell? Shout out to Soojin. Okay, remember what I said about Soojin with her beautiful lines and how she moves? This is exactly it. The Black Forest that I just saw, the performance. So, the way I felt watching her is the way I would feel when I go watch a ballet. Yet she's not doing ballet. You know, it's an interesting feeling. It's like okay, I'm just gonna bring up Swan Lake because that's the only ballet that I can think of right now to express how I feel here. Swan Lake, when you watch Swan Lake, you get really sad for the dancer that is expressing the emotions behind it. Soojin expressed a lot of very interesting feels, a lot of interesting little textures, and something about the video starting or being all in black and white, and her being alone with her shadow, and then all of a sudden the dancers that come in blindfolded, they're in all dark and she's in all white. So it's like an interesting kind of story of like her learning to dance on her own, even though she does have dancers, but the blindfold being there, it's like, I wonder if it's because that's just a way to separate her from these shadows that are dancing with. Actually, okay, I don't know. I could be reaching, but remember how early I was saying at the beginning of the video that it feels sad because we just see Soojin on the ground. It's like just her and her shadow, like literally. And all of a sudden she's dancing, and then the dancers that came, it's almost like they could represent the shadow that was with her. So it's like her and her shadow dancing. It's almost like her whole performance is like her saying like, yeah, I'm ready to dance on my own. That's actually very interesting. That being released before a solo debut. The musicality, dun, 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 very interesting emotional strings too. Like I heard like at the end, I don't know if I believe it's the cello. I don't think it's the bass, it's not as deep. But yeah, just something about that last thing, and then her legs going dun, dun, and like hitting all that stuff. Beautiful lines, very delicate. Such strong movement, but very delicate as well. Soojin is super delicate in the way she places her hand movements, the way she just moves her body. And I'm like, what are we going to do with AGASSY then? Okay, let's just figure that out instead of continuing to ask myself that question. So, woo, okay, I'm excited. Here we go, y'all, with Soojin's debut music video for AGASSY. Make sure it's at the beginning. Yeah. Ooh, we're hearing the strings. Ooh, her eyes are red too. Hey! Oh, look at her. Look at all these lines again. More beautiful lines, yes. Ooh, vocals! It feels so good to hear her again. Ooh! Ooh! Wow, that choreography. Wow, that unfolding. Ooh, chills. Oh god, it just feels so good to hear her again. Hey. Nice musicality there. This is such a classy video too. Her vocals there at the pre-chorus. Ooh! Yes! These hands better frame her face! I love this AA thing. bounce, boom. Wow, that's so picturesque. Soojin. Before we get to the lyrics video, I'm gonna say what I want to say about what I just saw. Classy, interesting. That I started out with checking out her Black Forest performance, talking about her lines and everything, and all of a sudden we continue that here. And it's also very interesting that I spoke a lot about hearing strings in her performance for Black Forest, and here I don't know what the name of the instrument. The only example I can say is Blackpink's Venom music video. In the beginning, you see Jisoo playing the instrument. That's what it sounds like. I'm not too sure if I'm correct or not, but it's interesting how we continue the whole string concept from Black Forest onto here for her debut, and all these beautiful lines. Like if puzzles could dance, it's Soojin's arms and legs and body. Everything just feels very fitting. And first of all, it just, again, I think I repeated it like 2 times. It feels good to just hear her again. And throughout a whole song, I liked how they began the song with the whole AA thing, right? I'm not gonna try to sing it. And and that's the chorus, like the main part of the chorus, really. So I like that they began with that little bit of a hint. And I noticed throughout the video that there's a lot of transition in color. Like it's in the beginning, it's very dominant in red. She even had red eyes. Then as we build up in the chorus, which I love the pre-chorus, and then right when we get into the chorus, all of a sudden the scene changed to where she and the dancers are in like white and blue, but blue dominance. And you see the circle around them. It's like crumbled red stuff matter. And so that's interesting that we went from like the whole red part, then all of a sudden you see the crumbles of the red and you see blue. Then all of a sudden, when we get to the bridge, she's like in all white, and then the veil that she plays around with is red. It's a lot of interesting color changes, right? And then when we get to the dance break at the end, she's like in the all black suit and dancing with red. So I'm just noticed again, I don't have the lyrics yet, which is why I will be checking out a lyrics video now. But if I could guess what the song is about, I feel like it's just about like change. I feel like the song represents change, whether it's from like a girl to a woman, from youth to maturing. I don't know, just onto a new path. I mean, that's what I feel from what I'm seeing in the video. And let me see if I'm anywhere near correct. Either or, I just want to hear the A again. Don't sing. Yeah, let's check out the lyrics video now for Soojin's AGASSY. I love how she sings that part. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Ooh, the ad-libs, the background vocals. This is a jam. I really love that sound too. Watered down flower petals. Ooh, the I just feel like it's about change. Our progression. Okay. I'm trying so hard to not sing. I love this this build up. Ariton Nakashi. Okay. That's very interesting. Like, what I mean by that's very interesting is the lyrics. Because of everything that I said, that I felt just watching the music video first before getting onto the lyrics, I do now feel like, I mean, I was saying change, right? I mean, I still kind of mean it, but I think it's more, I more so want to highlight about growth. And this is very interesting coming from Soojin as a solo debut, considering, you know, she was in G-Idol, now she's doing her solo debut. Like so much props to her, really. Again, I don't want to talk too much on that because I don't want to be like down in the dumps right now. I want to talk about growth and moving onward with Soojin. So the symbolism that she speaks about, the whole flowers blooming, butterfly, you know, before a butterfly is a butterfly, it's in a cocoon, it takes time for it to grow and, you know, fly off with its wings. So the blooming flower, the flying butterfly, I feel like that's just Soojin. That's representing Soojin on her path of being a soloist. And I think that's beautiful. And another thing that I love is that, like, from what we all know, who are very familiar with Soojin, we know that Soojin can go hard. She can do a lot of genres, right? However, I'm happy that she chose to go this way because before I even start the music video, I said Soojin was mysterious. Like there was something very, like she's a mystery. She has beautiful lines. There's something very alluring about her. So again, like let's say Soojin, like her solo debut was like a crazy dubstep thing, right? It would be really cool, you know, because it's like Soojin in general, right? But the fact that she went this way for her solo to kind of be like, yeah, I'm gonna start with what I know represents me, I really respect that. And I really love it too. I was trying so hard not to sing along with the whole A part, but yeah, even that was bad. But this was anything but bad. This was so Soojin. So Soojin. I think it's just, again, absolutely beautiful to bring the whole symbolism of a blooming flower and a flying butterfly. Like, and then also speaking about like the petals after the watered down thing, it's very interesting symbolism that again I just feel represents our girl. All right, y'all. Well, if you checked out my reaction to Soojin's Black Forest performance and now AGASSY music video and lyrics video, thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace.